السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.
The next question is from Abdullah Muhammad from Bangladesh. Is beatboxing allowed in Islam? First, let us understand what is beatboxing. Beatboxing is a vocal percussion imitating the sound of the drum machine with your mouth, your lips, your tongue, and your voice. This is there since a couple of centuries ago. It started since the 19th century, though the word wasn't called as beatboxing. Originally, beatboxing was imitating the drum machine. And later on, as time passed on, they started imitating the other musical instruments. And now, lately, almost all the instruments are imitated by the human vocal voice using the mouth, the tongue, the lips. And it was made famous in the 20th century, in the late 1960s, by the Beatles, Paul McCartney. History tells us that even Michael Jackson made it famous, and so on and so forth. Coming to the question that is beatboxing permitted in Islam? Almost all the scholars, they agree that musical instruments are haram in Islam. There are very few scholars that you may find lately or in the past that have permitted the use of musical instruments. There are various hadith which have prohibited musical instruments. I'll just quote you one which is very important. It's mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 5590, that our beloved Prophet Muhammad said that there will be among my followers some who will make illegal intercourse, that is zina, adultery and fornication, wearing of silk, drinking of alcoholic drinks, and the use of musical instruments as lawful, as halal. This is one of the signs of the hour before the day of judgment, before the end of the world. Our Prophet said this is the sign that there will be some people from his ummah who will make zina, adultery, fornication, wearing of silk, drinking of alcohol, and the use of musical instruments as halal, indicating that using musical instruments is haram. The Prophet only permitted certain times the use of duff, that's an open-ended drum, in Eid or in weddings. But generally, all the other instruments are haram. There are various fatwas. Since the musical instruments are haram, a human being imitating the haram musical instrument, according to scholars, is also haram. And when Shaykh Utaymi was asked that is beatboxing permissible, he clearly said, even imitating the haram instrument, the musical instruments with your mouth, whether it be drums, whether it be other instruments, it is forbidden, it is prohibited. So beatboxing is not permissible for the Muslims. It is not allowed that a Muslim should imitate the sound of the musical instruments, whether it be drums, whether it be other musical instruments, whether it sound. This is haram, and the Muslim should abstain from it. Even listening to it, and even involving in making sounds of haram musical instruments with your mouth.
لا تنسوا الإعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.